You're tuned in to TSE Raw Talk, sponsored by Treble Sound Entertainment and Monsters Energy Drink. What's up? We are live here. TSE Raw Talk was good. Happy Friday and happy 420.
Yeah, happy 420. Yeah.
I am Brian Watkins. Introduce yourselves.
Yeah, mixed by Pete Lincoln, chilling.
You already know. Too Nice June. You can catch me everywhere. I am lit right now.
Spark that back up. Happy 420.
Right now. Happy 420 to
Speaking
everybody out
of
there.
420,
Yes, sir.
Senator Chuck Schumer is filing to decriminalize weed on a federal level, which is crazy.
That's amazing.
It's good, but notice how I said decriminalize.
Yeah, break it down. What does that mean?
Legalize. Decriminalize means that, if you get caught with it, you don't go to jail, but you pay a fine. So it's still not legal. But
so what about everybody that's
are
still in jail right now for weed?
That's a very good question because there's a lot of people locked up.
Yeah, doing
for
like 20
weed.
plus years.
And they went there on little light weed charges,
Yep.
never had a violent offense in their life. Then they get to prison and then they succumb to the prison life and then have to do what they got to do. And then they get caught up and get more years. And it's just fucked up.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. So we need to start by legalizing marijuana. I guess decriminalization is the first step.
In, eight states?
Yeah. You got Washington, Colorado, Massachusetts, California, Maine, DC, just a city, not
The whole state.
Yeah.
Well, DC is not a state.
What state?
But like Maryland doesn't have it, Virginia doesn't have it. It's just the city of Washington D.C. It's a little different.
Yeah.
That sucks though. I mean, just to piggyback on the decriminalization of the weed. Please legalize it. I think the money making in New York with the dispensary out here would just calm the whole city down.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
It just calm it down.
Colorado had like 1.8 billion that they made just in taxes that they were able to put back into the school systems in Colorado just off of weed alone.
That was just in 1 year.
In 1 year.
So what do you guys think is like the holdup?
Big companies, big pharma, other industries that don't want it to be there. I mean, but this is all conspiracy theory type stuff. But
yeah.
Big pharma is a big one.
We'll get there at some point. Do you believe that?
The privatization of prisons is another complex in this country, which is why they want it to be illegal.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Why do we feel as if though, like, if it does get legalized, right, and we do end up making more money in the state, where do we bring it to? Because if we're the number one practically earned, state out there, where do we go with it?
What do you mean?
Where do we start putting it into? New York. Where do we start putting it into? Do we start putting it into schools? Where do we start putting it into neighborhoods? Are we starting to do? What are we doing now? Because in Colorado they had one focus.
Well, they didn't have that focus until after the fact of the legalization. You're looking 10 steps ahead, and that's great. But we need it legalized first to even get that far for that discussion. You understand? And it's a big thing. It just doesn't make any sense. The prohibition of alcohol didn't work, and the prohibition of weed isn't working because it's illegal. And look, we're still smoking it.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Not hoping the
Live.
consequences.
We live. We not live.
We not live.
Yeah.
We can cut this one out. Cut this one out.
It's not legal in New York.
Not legal in New York.
Technically, we're a med state. You can go get a med card. But you can't get the flower here in this state.
Not yet.
Not yet. But baby steps. Listen, change is a slow process.
Change goes up.
Listen.
I'm definitely surprised on how many people in different industries are coming out about the fact of legalizing.
Right, you got NFL players.
You got actors, actresses, you got big time actresses too, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody smokes weed.
Wow, everybody smokes weed. I was fortunate to go into a dispensary in California, and you could tell the line is so diverse.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I was talking to people that ran multi-businesses, talking about, yeah, man, I just gotta get me this high before I go to sleep. What?
That's a fact. I went to a dispensary in Toronto, and it was like all demographics, like younger people. I seen an old couple come in, like 60-something years old white couple coming to buy weed. I was
That's
like,
what I'm talking
all
about.
right. I'm like, all right, get down.
Yeah, the
Never-
dispensary is
kinda
it's
cool.
a cool experience. You know
When
what
you
I'm saying?
first go into it, the first section that you're always gonna go into is like empty,
And for real,
and then you gotta fill out a little form.
you know.
And then they take you into the back, and then the back is lit because they got cases full of weed everywhere and jars of weed everywhere.
It's like going into Disney for the first time.
It's a candy
It's
store
a
for
Disney-
kids.
It's
great.
Disney. Like, it's like getting greeted by Mickey Mouse. Like, I'm telling you right now, and she just says, "What flavors do you want?" And you just like, "What?"
But
This
then
flavors?
again, some of these delivery services in New York offer that same type of variety.
Yeah, that's dope. But where they at though?
I'll give you
Where they
some
at,
numbers,
though?
my guy. I'll give you
Okay.
some numbers off
Then
camera.
we'll talk after.
So 420 today. J. Cole released the album today.
Picked a
Yes.
great day to do it, right?
Yes.
Wow.
But wasn't somebody said that it's like an anti-smoking album?
I mean, it's an anti-drug album.
Anti-drug.
Well,
album.
it has three meanings: kids on drugs, king overdose, and kill our demons. So
Okay.
it is basically how people handle the stress of their life, and some people choose to do drugs. Some people, choose different paths.
Yeah.
And he's just telling you to make the right choice. And then on one of the songs, he takes a little shot back at what's his name, Lil Pump.
Little pumps.
Yeah,
I call
Lil.
them little pumps.
Why Lil Pumps? The Reebok pumps.
Yeah, he just I call him little pumps because he just got way too much ego.
That's a Gucci Gang guy, right?
And he has his bank account is not there yet. I call those guys small minded but no vision. Not yet. I feel like he just has a whole bunch of similes to his personality, and he doesn't know yet. So I call him little pumps. Gucci Gang.
But what did you think about the album?
Well, first of all, I think the album is spectacular. From a place to try to relate to him, and being at a single mother home, being raised around different males, and trying to understand the fact of your mom taking different type of avenues to get by, and to understand a couple of songs from the album is just spectacular how he broke it down. I think with J. Cole coming out with this album at this specific time is like ridiculous, like in the way that he put it out too. Think about it. Look at the way he started rapping on the first 3 songs. Same type of beat that we're all catchy and try to be a part of right now. It's just gonna make us bop our heads until we start sitting down and then smoke a little weed, and then we're like, damn, he's hitting right now.
She knew that was coming.
Oh yeah,
Because the joint he did with Royce the 5'9", boy, he killed that shit. So you had to know it was coming. You know what I mean? And then on top of it, I mean, it was a good time for him to drop during this climate of all these little rappers. And he's basically schooling them, letting them know, like, that facade's going to run out eventually.
Yeah.
And then what are you going to do when that facade runs out? And
I think
he's just trying to give game to the young kids.
I think he really hit on every specific generation in this album. If
The young kids ain't going to like it.
I think more so the young kids are listening to it more now than all the older people right now too. Because think about it, Forest Hills, when he dropped that, everybody was listening to it.
Yeah, but some people hated it. I particularly liked it. I don't think J. Cole makes any bad music. That's just me.
He said he wouldn't make any songs with other people just because they weren't worthy.
Right. That's what he said on this album.
Energy.
That's big. That's big.
Energy.
I like that. And you know what's gonna happen? About 6 of those songs are gonna go triple platinum. He's gonna go on tour and be one of the most earned again.
Mm-hmm.
Going on tour again. And you know what's gonna happen? He's gonna sit back,
Go back.
and understand and study. And it was one of the bars. He said people act like they woke, but they ain't really woke. They just walking around talking about it. Where the action's at. I think he's more so saying we got to start putting more action into what we're trying to put out there as a facade. We fall in love with a photograph. That is a crazy song.
Oh,
Yeah. But I'm guilty of it because listen, there's some IG chicks out there, boy.
Spanish mommies.
Half of them work at Starless. Half of them work at Starless. You dig?
Like the blunt, man. 420.
Half of them work at Starless. But also, I like the way that he rolled the album out. How he keeps to this certain thing for his fans of doing shows for free or doing shows for really cheap. Like, he previewed the album on Wednesday or Thursday, I believe. He did a show at the Gramercy, a pop-up show out of nowhere, and he played the whole album for everybody there. Like, you couldn't have cameras, you couldn't have phones. And the album before that, he did a rollout where you go to the thing and they put an app on your phone and you listen to music through headphones only, and then once you're done listening to the album, it's deleted off your phone. I think Cole's genius at his little marketing schemes to roll out albums, and the fact that this album came out with nobody knowing about it except a week ahead of time.
Wasn't even a week.
It's fucking great.
It was like 4 days.
It's great.
But we were itching and fiending.
They
for
needed
him
it.
to come
They
out
needed
though.
it.
Like, think about it. When everybody's thing is when J. Cole starts growing his hair, it's about to be some fire album about to come out. I think
same thing with Hove.
You know what I mean?
When Hove get the fro, you know he's about to go in.
And when you see Beyonce with that laptop.
And she walks different too when she's cutting the album. I've noticed that.
Speaking of Beyonce, the talk of the week, her Coachella performance, did y'all see that? Definitely the talk of the week. Because I saw it, and I saw it twice. I saw it again and again.
Isn't she the first black female to perform Coachella?
19 years, the first black female. And she didn't even just perform. She went like HBCU style, giving them all types of black girl magic. You good? All types of
fire. That's that fire.
That's what Beyonce did to us when we watched her performance. Can't breathe. We couldn't breathe.
Hold on, P, my fault.
She gave us so much black girl magic. She had Jay-Z come out perform. She had Solange. She had Destiny's Child. Kelly and Michelle came out and performed. She had a New Orleans band behind her performing. She had like the Greek letters to do this like sorority type thing, and it was just so dope. It was just like her creativity, her vision is crazy. She even announced that she was gonna donate. Well, what is it? She's gonna give sponsors. Scholarships. Yes, to 4 HBCUs, $25,000 each. And it's just like
she's been doing a lot.
Coachella is not a black festival. Like that's not a black audience festival. So for her to do all of that black girl magic like that.
But it's a popular festival. And it just makes sense. Yeah. Beyonce is probably one of the biggest artists of our generation. Why shouldn't she be?
She was live on YouTube, so
I think I'm really proud of the fact that she's being more open now.
Yeah.
She used to be so private, and just
no, she's still private. She only show us what she want us to see.
That's how you
gotta move though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially when you fucking with Hove, because that's how. Listen.
Aside from just fucking with Hove, you feel me? Just her demeanor, you feel what I'm saying? Just Beyonce by herself. She could carry herself a certain way. You could tell by the way she speaks. You gotta listen. You see what I'm saying? You have to hold attentive to all the words that she say, because she's just gonna say it once and you probably might not hear from her for the next 6 to 7 months. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just to relate to her on the just being a fan of knowing that she's a Virgo and just loving life and just knowing like just being a Virgo. You know what I mean? And you know, just being that she's open now is just like, all right, bet, B, like what you see now? What you starting to see now? What's really going on? You starting to be around more around the love now. Like we used to see her only at the events. Now she's at the HBCUs. Now she's making them come on the shows with her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now she's making them more of the culture now. So now, you know,
I think she always had it in her. She was just scared of what people would think.
I don't know if that's the case.
Of course it is.
I don't know. I think it's more so that now that her and her husband are in a position of power, that now that no matter what happens, if the door gets shut in their face, they got so much bread that they just buy a fucking building and open the door them damn self.
That's what I'm saying. So before that, she was scared. That's what I'm saying.
But that doesn't necessarily relate to scared. That just
it does.
That means that she was playing the cards till she got the better hand. And then once she got the better hand, she flexed the shit out of it.
That's exactly.
Well, not scared, but just like walking on eggshells with what she what she produces. Yeah.
I still don't know if I believe that though, because she's always taken a stance.
Yeah,
real. Not
like
really.
I said,
she was so mainstream.
Yeah, she was mainstream.
Perfect.
Lemonade is when we really saw a transparent Beyonce.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. You gotta, cheat on a girl and get her pissed off, right?
Wow. No. Yo, can we talk about another person that got into Coachella?
Cardi. Coachella.
You
pregnant, twerking.
Listen.
That was wild. She gonna fuck around and
induce labor.
People get her
right, baby.
3 months early.
Pop out.
Listen,
I love it. I stand.
I definitely back her whole career, her whole transition, her whole stepping stone, her whole demeanor. I love it. I think that she is so authentic. You could think of her personality in a Tupac sense, because when she come on the camera, she don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Think about it. She don't give a fuck. Think about her lives. Think about if Tupac was able to have Instagram right now.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Everybody
think about that.
Shit.
Like you could just tell, like she's just loving everything that's just going on.
Yeah.
And she's not fazed by it. She's just more focused on it. You know what I'm saying? You could tell. She had an interview when she dropped how much bread she was getting from there.
Yeah.
$70K
a
day. She said she was practicing like 2 weeks before that. You feel what I'm saying? Like she wants it, you know. And she got a baby on the way. Yeah, you right. She might just slip out.
She get right on that stage and
right
she
on
continue.
The stage.
She continue twerking too. Baby just popped out. She gonna still be twerking. I love it. I stand. I definitely stand. I love Cardi.
I definitely stand for
She was just on Ellen too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just mad that Offset got to her before I did. What's all?
Bye.
You think she like him? You know.
She don't like white boys. She said it, but listen, if I had my shot, I would have changed all that.
In and out of jail. You been in and out of jail, Pete?
No.
So she,
That don't mean nothing. That just means that I knew not how to not get caught. I mean, she was fucking with somebody, a dumb criminal. That's all.
You feel me?
Well, word up. Learn how to move. Play. Shit.
What you got caught for? Nothing.
Exactly.
Well, that was the wrap up. Yeah. I feel like this week was lit. This week was lit as far as music. A lot of Kanye came out saying that Kanye got an album that's supposed to be out.
Speaking of which, the way he's rolling it out too, he went to one of the boutiques and he showcased a whole line of Yeezys that never dropped. I mean, there's crazy colorways Kanye's sitting on.
Yeah.
Crazy colorways.
Welcome to Pete's favorite thing. Is about sneakers.
That's not true. Weed, money, Spanish girls. That's sneakers.
Oh my God, Pete.
But yeah, Kanye basically mentioned that we have a lot of music coming up before June 2018. Drake, we got Tiana Taylor. Kanye is gonna drop an album. Kanye and Kid Cudi is gonna have an album. We just got J. Cole.
Do we expect
He lit for the
808
summer.
Heartbreak
No,
Kanye?
No.
That's dead. That's a wrap. Good night.
So what
That-
we
that
hearing?
Kanye
Are we
ain't never
hearing
coming back.
Are we hearing through the wire Kanye?
No.
What Kanye we expecting?
It's a new
Oh,
Kanye.
a new
Calabasas
Kanye. Yeah,
Kanye.
word up.
Calabasas.
Blonde hair
Kanye.
Kanye. No.
President
Blonde hair
Kanye.
Kanye. You haven't heard him yet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You gonna hear him
A
though.
new Kanye.
This is
You gotta
chubby
give it a
Kanye.
shot. What you gotta understand is Kanye really shapes culture a lot.
Yeah, he does.
Because when he did that Yeezus album, prior to that, nothing sounded like that. And now, there's a lot of people doing them distorted vocals. And without
He changed the
Yeezus,
game.
Travis Scott wouldn't be here. I'm just going to
You
leave it
right.
at that.
You right. I like it. But yeah, I take it for what it is. I haven't really stepped into Travis Scott's portfolio
You don't want to.
yet. You know what I mean?
You don't want to.
I mean, I feel like he changing. I think he changing the game a little bit too. I think he changing.
He's just a little arrogant, that's all.
Yeah.
Just a little arrogant, But that's a topic off camera. I don't.
Yeah, we
I don't throw
really
shade
talk
at
about
people.
it. But Kanye, man, I hope he really does numbers. He's really an
Well,
artist.
he always will do numbers.
He's an artist.
He's
he's Da
even
Vinci
with
of his
sneakers,
time.
he's the hype. He's in the music industry too.
Yeah.
He could not have told you he's dropping an album. He could have dropped it out of nowhere, and that shit still would have did at least $100,000, $100K in one
Kanye
day.
always gonna do numbers.
Yeah.
He's just Kanye.
I can't wait till he start talking again.
He is. So
When he
yeah.
start doing his marketing.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
Somebody's
great.
like
It's
he
gonna
only
be-
talks.
I want him to
when
go
he
back
wants
on
to buy
Sway.
I want him to go back on Sway too.
What were you saying?
I said somebody tweeted like Kanye only talk to us when he want us to buy something.
That's
He
crazy.
only come around when he want that coin.
But then again, he doesn't even need to
Ain't
talk
even
to us for
mad
us to
at
want to buy what he's selling.
Well, he do come around when he got something going. He don't just be tweeting.
Hmm?
Man.
Hope don't be tweeting at all. Do we require that? Do we need stars to?
Be transparent. Yes.
Why? We love The Weeknd. Weeknd's never done an interview.
Do we love the weekend?
I love The Weeknd. Weeknd makes great fucking music.
Okay, but I'm just saying
I don't love
like
The
respecting
Weeknd.
an artist.
Mm.
I don't know the weekend, but he's alright.
You haven't had your heart broken enough yet.
Ooh, probably not.
But you like Drake, right? They're talking
Drake.
the same exact subject matter.
Drake is smart, bro. You gotta understand. He also tell you how to maneuver as well.
But then again,
The
so is The
Weeknd
Weeknd. He said, I just got a new award from a kid's show talking about her face humming off a bag of blow.
Okay, that was hard. Okay, that was hard. Okay. Give me another one, and then I might just.
He
be convinced to
gives
throw
you
something.
lots of fucking lines. Yo, not for nothing. Out of all the R&B dudes, his pen game is pretty on point. He could be a rapper if he wanted to be a rapper.
Maybe now I probably gotta listen to him. He
Well, yeah,
cut
go
his
back,
hair.
go
He
back
cut
and
his
give
hair,
my
bro.
guy some shot.
He cut his hair. That hair was fucking with me for a long time. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a man that brushed my hair. That man didn't. Like that. I can't trust him. You can't put your fingers through your hair, bro. I can't trust him. We talking about full logs in his head, bro.
But this is the world
Like,
of
we
crazy
talking-
hair now.
Bro, I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that. How you sleep on that? How you wash it?
He don't.
I can't tell
How
you.
it
I
smell?
rock a fade. I
How it
can't
smell?
tell
Yeah,
you.
it probably wasn't.
What treatment you
Getting
put in
washed.
it? What fruits and berries? Come on, man.
Yeah, it was
That fucked
definitely
me
not
up for a
getting
minute. His image fucked me up for a minute.
I don't think he was too worried because he was getting them white stripper girls and the Asian stripper girls out snapping.
Spanish
fingers.
mommy.
Nah, he likes the little tiny Asian girls. He says it a lot in his music. That's why I didn't get why he was fucking with Selena.
Yo, she
Clout.
got something.
What you
Cause
mean?
there's a couple of them that
She got
went to her.
something.
She must got something golden. Cause there's a couple of them that went head over heels for her. What's up?
Bieber.
She got what she got? What she got?
Listen, man. Let me
It
tell
ain't
you
the
about
bread.
Spanish girls.
It ain't the bread.
I'm trying to tell you about
It
Spanish
ain't the
girls.
bread.
They got
Oh,
they got that
boy.
muy caliente. You
Muy
dig?
caliente.
Selena. Hello.
Poor favor.
I'm gonna have to moonwalk in your inbox.
Hey, good luck on that one, my guy.
I have to pull up.
Amongst the 200 million people that hit her up on a daily basis.
Oh my
It's okay. I'm catchy with mine.
Oh,
I'm catchy.
All right.
I'm catchy with mine.
That was the wrap up. Let's wrap it up, dude. That was the wrap up. Are we going to? You got some talk about sneakers, or we going to say his and hers?
Oh, sure. You got the homage to home Jordan 1s dropping tomorrow. They're gonna be numbered. Half of them is a Bread 1. The other half is a Chicago 1. They got gold lace tips. Khaled rolled out in a video showcasing a new set of Jordans. Jordan 1s that's gonna be dropping. Game Royal blue colorway. Another Chicago bread toe colorway. One had yellow in it, and then the other one was silver.
There was some
Cool
two-tone. There was some two-tone ones that was trying to go viral.
That's the
I don't like
homage.
those.
The homage to Holmes.
Yeah, I don't like those.
Listen,
those
regardless if you like them or not, the fact that only 23,000 of them are made, and they're only releasing in Chicago, means you get your hands on them, fam. You sitting on some paper.
Okay. So you gonna buy the sneaker to resell it, or you gonna buy it to?
Honestly, if I could get the sneaker, I wouldn't even resell it. I would buy the sneaker and put it in the case and have it in the sneaker room showcasing it.
You got a sneaker room?
My room
Working
is
on
a
it.
sneaker room.
That's so lit.
Listen here.
Oh.
Listen here, my whole back wall is filled with sneakers.
Sneaker haven.
Listen, it looks like Foot Locker in my room.
Why don't you create a sneaker, Pete?
Oh!
Talk to me, Nike. Talk to me, Nike.
nice, TS.
Talk to me, Adidas.
Come on,
Anybody.
That would be lit.
Set it up,
What's
June.
Come on, man.
Plug me in, June. Plug me in. Listen, I'll make a sneaker.
Nike, I'm coming through. I'm coming through.
Talk
we
to
need
me.
to talk.
At least let me
He
get a
got some shit
colorway or
going
something. At least let me get a colorway. You dig?
What? Okay, so Nike, what would it be? What type of sneaker would it be?
Can't get
If it was
colorway.
Nike, ooh, that's...
Yeah.
can't give you
Offline,
that.
offline.
I can't give you that.
Ooh.
Can't give
Give
you
your
that.
ideas away.
Too much sauce.
But it would probably be a runner.
Put some
Maybe.
duck sauce on that shot or something.
I like runners, even though I don't run. It's ironic, right? Fat dude running sneakers. I don't exercise. but I dress like I'm prepared to. Shit.
You never know.
You
Right.
never know.
You gotta be ready, always
Inspired, you know what
ready.
I
Vegan
mean?
life, maybe.
Nah, not vegan life. Baby steps.
Okay.
Baby steps, Ryan.
All right, press the
You got me drinking water. Baby steps.
Yeah, it's like a 10th cup. You going good.
Maybe it's
Trying to tell you.
Maybe it's